the race car room. This is like the holy grail. It's the weirdest thing on earth to me to be like standing in a dream. It's probably one of the coolest things on planet Earth, at least in my life. I think this is awesome. Just an absolute temple of horsepower here. It is crazy just to be around the caliber of cars that we are, and just art. I mean, a lot of this stuff is art. It's absolutely beautiful. It's crazy. They're fast as hell, and it's absolutely insane. So we're standing here in the race car room. I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about what we have planned for 2022 from the LS Nasty Racing program. It's going to be sick. It's going to be wild. This is the year, and I don't know if I say this every year, but I actually mean it this year. This is the year that all the builds come together. We've done a lot of building. We've done a lot of buying. We've done a lot of selling. And now it is time. All of the projects are getting closer to completion. We're going to have a bunch of new hot rods coming out, and the cars that are already out and about are going to be getting even faster. So our workhorse of the channel, the Black Sheep, we got some big changes coming to the Black Sheep. So you guys see the letters on the windshield there. LDR, limited drag radial. Kind of a snowball effect of, hey, let's try and run a actual class and light the boards. And we did that, and it was an absolute ball, which really got our feet wet in, hey, we need to class race this thing. We're not too far off the pace. We went out there down to Florida, Snowbirds, Bradenton Motorsports Park, and we set the hydraulic roller LS record. We went a 415 at 172. We've been 178 in the car, and it is absolutely flying. We did it at LDR legal weight. Actually, I think we were like 60 pounds over. I'm super, super excited. The car is more than we ever expected it to be. We have so many great companies on board. So I'm just going to take a second here, give you guys the rundown. We got Wilson Manifolds. We got CID cylinder heads and manifolds. We got Dart. We got MGP, Callie's, Force Inductions Turbo. We got a bunch of Holley parts on here. We got the Holley Dominator. We use the Holley Boost Controller. We run an MSD 600. We have Mentors up front. We got QA1s in the back. We got an M&M transmission. We got a huge torque converter. We got some absolutely amazing companies that are on board really helping this thing. Oh, Motion Raceworks, can't forget that. T&D Rock Arms, can't forget them. Obviously, TKM Performance brings it all together. Kevin and the team at TKM are a huge, huge part of the success of this car and the hydraulic roller LS record utilizing the Black Sheep camshaft. We had a goal. We set out to be the world's fastest hydraulic roller LS car on the planet. It was tough. It was definitely a battle. Went up against really the number one car was a Pro Mod with a 107. It was a lot lighter. It was on big tires. It had all these things going for it. I'd like to say against all odds, we did it. I know people were doubting us, but we worked extremely, extremely hard. Matt has been a huge help, really getting all the loose ends tightened up, really getting this thing flying. And it just, at that moment in that pass, all of the companies, all of the people, all of the time, all of the extra efforts, all the overnight shipping, all the everything, it's all worth it. So I don't know if I did a good job of really capturing that moment, or if I didn't do a good enough job to say thank you to the companies that helped out. But I just want to take a second here and really thank every single person, every company, every person, every sponsor, every partner, every single person viewing. Just thank you guys for watching, supporting, believing in us, and just having our back. It means a lot. So I think I don't know, to me, I think at this day and age, it's kind of rare to have a dream, have a goal, work towards your goal, and accomplish it. So now that we've accomplished the goal of being the world's fastest hydraulic roller LS, it is my pleasure to announce we are going to be stepping away from the hydraulic roller game in the number one spot. So we're going to retire this Black Sheep camshaft. I'm actually going to take it up to TCAM. We're going to hang it from the ceiling, and it will live there forever as the world's fastest hydraulic roller LS. But records are meant to be broken, so shout out to the next person to break it. Hopefully you guys break our record with a Black Sheep camshaft because it's proven. Just think about this. If you take this camshaft and this motor and you put it in a 2,300 pound Fox body, you can whoop our ass. Just throwing that out there. We did it at 2760. So we did it. What's next? We're going to run LDR. We are going to make some combination changes. We're working with Martin Smallwood at Smallwood Race Development and John with CID cylinder heads, and we run their intake right now. It's a great intake. We're working with them along with all the other companies. Kevin is going to be doing all the machine work like always, and it's going to be absolutely badass. I think that we're working right now to strategically build what could be a tremendously competitive combination in LDR utilizing the small block methanol single turbo combination, which not a lot of people are using in LDR. So for those guys that don't know what LDR is, it's a class limited drag radial. It's been around for a while. Right now it's kind of a 390 to 410 class is kind of where everyone sits. A lot of big block twin turbo combinations on gasoline. The way that class racing works, for those of you guys that aren't familiar with it, is they make all these rules which limit you turbo size, engine size, style of suspension, how much weight you have, and they try to balance it out so everyone is competitive. Obviously some combinations work better than others, but in LDR lately, it's been the big block with twin turbos. That's just been, they got to weigh like 3,300 pounds, but you can have a big block and like twin 88s. So it's a lot of turbo. They make a lot of power, but they're heavy. The small block combination, they just made a rules update for a 98 millimeter turbo and smaller. Small block single turbo on methanol, you got to weigh around 2575, I believe. If you run a larger turbo than a 98, I think it's about 2,600 pounds. 2650, maybe 2625. They also have weight breaks for the style tire, if you're stock suspension. There's a whole rules list that you guys can check out, but it makes for some really good racing. Opposed to the no time, we're going to go out there, light the boards, we're going to qualify, we're going to get put on the ladder, and we're going to race our way hopefully to the winner circle. So right now we're in the process of putting together our engine combination that we feel like will be the most competitive utilizing the LS platform. So working with Kevin, John at CID, and Martin Smallwood Race Development, and I think that we're also Jose at Force Inductions, Holly EFI, all the team, the whole crew is on board on this one. There's nothing that I'd like to do more than go out there and win some LDR races. So that's what our plan is with the Black Sheep. Just in case you guys were wondering, I had to take a second just to be like, hey, thank you guys to everyone for the journey, for the push. When we got this car, it had the world's most badass Hemi that went 5.0s. We had the baddest 5.0 index car on planet Earth, and now look at us. We went a 415. So dream on. You never know what'll happen. So all right, let's talk about some other things. What we got going on with the Bad Apple? I did something wrong on the Bad Apple. I did not put lock washers on the converter bolts, and I messed that up. So I have to fix the converter bolts on the Bad Apple, and then we should be good to go. No more sparks from the bell housing. Needs a front end alignment, and then Junior Bissett's going to help us get it all dialed in. So big shout out to Junior Bissett Performance, the official chassis guy of LS Nasty. And no, you don't have to make the jokes. Oh, this is John's next ex-chassis guy. No, Junior's got my back. And even if he did try to take me out, he's taking me to dinner first, if you get the joke. So no, Junior's a great dude, and can't thank him enough for all the work that he's done. He's actually done some work on Slick Rick, this beautiful firewall in there Junior put in. So Slick Rick, we have a little bit to do. So I know what you guys are saying. You guys are going to be extremely busy racing and doing all this. Yes, we know. But thankfully, we have a badass team. So we're very, very close to the wiring and plumbing stage of this. We got some odds and ends stuffs to do. We're going to, I think we might try to change the seat. At least, at minimum, we're going to lower the seat, move it back. We got to bolt up and run brake lines. We got to make the throttle cable. We got to mount the shifter. We're going to switch parachutes out. And then we really start making brackets and everything to mount the Holley Dominator and the MSD 600 and everything like that. And then this thing, once we really get some of the electronics in the car, it's going to be done in no time. So we got to put the fire suppression system in there and all that. Steven really knocked out the park. I'd say if we plug away at it, maybe 8 to 10 weeks, we could have the first fire up of Slick Rick, which would be absolutely sick. I mean, this thing right here is insane. So we know what we got going on with the Bad Apple. We know we're running LDR with the Black Sheep. This thing right here is going to be, I'd say, a pretty fun no-time car, shootout car, maybe Pro 275 car later on down the road, but it's just an absolutely badass unit. This thing right here is kind of, this is Chris's mastermind. Chris picked up the car. He said, hey, 481X, we're doing it. And then we're like, oh, twins. And he said, no, we're running 140 millimeter turbo. So Chris really, this is Chris's brainchild here. And then you got Chris's baby over here, the Silverback Z06. This thing right here is just chilling, full interior, real deal street car with a Black Sheep engine. Absolutely badass unit. This thing right here is going to get some time running down the track this year. All right, guys, so we have a lot on our plate, and I think we could do it. I think I mean, look at this room right now. We've come such a long way. We have a bolt bin. We have an organized toolbox. We have shelves with organized parts. We have a table that has space on it. We have an organized tool cart. I don't know if you guys can understand how far we've come. It makes me laugh just because a lot of work goes into this. So next up on the list when we get back from the holiday break, which I'm going to do my best to keep posting videos for y'all, is, and I know this video is just talking, but I'm filming this right before I leave just to give you something. We're doing a turbo kit swap on the Camaro, and then we're building a turbo kit for Hank. Then we're going to be driving Hank around. We're going to be driving the cow around. We're going to go to the track, and then we're going down to Florida for US Street. So we got a lot going on, staying busy, and we won't keep on plugging away. So I do want to make an announcement here. The sticker door here is absolutely sick. We got a bunch of badass companies and people that have sent their stickers. We have 2 new sticker doors, one for the parts room, one for the engine room. We need a bunch of stickers. So our address is in the description below. Please send us your stickers, send us a letter, send us stickers for your company, the company you work for. Whatever you want, send us some stickers, and we are going to be moving and grooving next year. 2022 is the year. A lot of racing, a lot of fun. If you're not subscribed, go down and click that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed to the LS Nasty YouTube channel, go over there and click that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload. Don't worry, it's going to be full of action. Don't miss it. I feel like sometimes I make these videos and I give no like backstory. I just pop on screen and I'm rambling, like talking a million miles an hour. So I guess some backstory is I spent all day doing like paperwork and writing checks and sending out invoices and mailing out parts, and like I adulted today all day. And me being the child that I am, I have all this like pent up energy, and I was like walking out the door. I'm supposed to leave at 5. It's 5:30, and I was like, I have the itch to film a video, so that's what I did. I've always loved making videos. It's like fun to me, and I'll stop making videos when they're not fun and enjoyable, but I really wanted to make a video. So now I got people at the stoplight looking at me because I'm talking to a GoPro right now, but I guess that's just what life is at this point. So I enjoy doing what I do. I want to thank you guys for allowing me to do what I do because I enjoy it, and I'm excited for what's to come, because I feel like got 120,000 subs, making videos daily for like almost 2 solid years. I'd say almost daily for 2 solid years. I feel like the John Doc YouTube channel has not caught its stride yet. So try not to get T-bone there. But I feel like we're just getting started, and I think that's exciting. So just want to take a second. I don't really give you guys the heart-to-hearts. I don't know if you guys want an inside look on what goes on between the ears or what goes on behind the scenes, but if you guys do, comment down below and let me know, because we can get to know each other more on a little personal level if you want to, because there's a lot more than just racing that goes on here at the shop. It's a entire ecosystem. So I want to thank you guys one last time for watching. If you guys enjoy any of the videos, not just this one, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and now we'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload.